Hi there. I'm Deputy Lugner. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. Just want to let you know I got my body camera going. It's something I gotta say nowadays. So I understand. Phyllis?
I'm Phyllis.
Okay. And sorry, I'm terrible with
I'm
names.
Deborah.
Deborah.
Hey, Andy, you want to see?
Phyllis.
No, it's all good. I sit all the time. I sit all the time. So I understand there was a fella came by on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Your daughter was telling me a little bit about it, so I was wanting to hear it from your guys' perspective and what's going on.
It was Anthony Romano. He stopped down here, and for 2 years now, he's done nothing but harass. All he's done is harass us.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped right there this afternoon.
At the end of the
drive.
drive,
He's trying to get our dog to come down there. He says we sick our dog on him. We don't sick our dog on anybody.
Sure.
He's just, what he's done, he has harassed the dog, and like me and the dog walk around, and he has stopped, and he has harassed us until he's got this dog so upset. And I mean, it's not like I ain't upset about it too.
We don't know him. He was trying. We walked down there, and he was saying we were trying to take his string away from him. We don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
And he kept telling us, I've got the paperwork in my backpack. I got it all. It's my string. You can't touch it. We don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
And he sat down there, and he started screaming, trying to holler to get the dog to come down there. To get the dog to come to where he was.
Yeah, he said, come on, dog, come and bite me.
These are the ones I couldn't download. That's where he's taking pictures in our big front windows out there.
Okay. Well, I can just take a picture of that with this. How long ago you say that was?
It wasn't that long ago.
About how long ago would you say?
This summer.
Yeah,
This summer?
Yeah.
He's continuously stopping here and taking pictures. And
It all started a couple years ago when our neighbor, Russell Johnson, was still alive. And Phil and Russell Johnson and Dave Hagan were standing down at the end of the driveway talking, and this Romano kid stopped at the end of the driveway. He was in some sort of 4Runner.
yeah.
And he said,
Pathfinder.
he told him that he had a pistol and he was going to shoot them all because they were harassing him, and we didn't even know who he was.
Okay.
He told me, I was standing in the driveway talking to Russell Johnson, and he told me that he didn't know me, but he was going to kill me too.
Yeah,
How long ago was that?
That's been about 2 years.
2 years now?
Russ, yeah, that's
Okay.
when Russell Johnson passed.
So what happened in terms of, from my understanding, he showed up again today,
Yeah.
and he was trying to, from what Phyllis was saying, trying to get the dog to.
Yeah, he stopped and turned his bike off and was trying to get the dog to come down there because he said, come and bite me. And he says, you guys are constantly sicking that dog on me.
Okay. What happened after that?
He just, he started screaming and hollering at my wife, and I got up and went down the driveway there, and he went down there, and we went around and around, and he says he's never stepped foot on my property, but I know better than that because the dog, what he hates is the dog, because he's tried to break into the garage there 3 or 4 different times, and the dog has alerted me, and I'll go down there and run him off.
Yeah.
And he just, we can't sit out here or nothing. He'll pull in the driveway there and he'll rev his bike up at night. It's just like tonight. He'll be out here and he'll harass the hell out of us.
He starts up at the neighbors, up here, into his driveway. He'll stop and rev his bike up, and he'll do it to us, and then he does it right up the road here to Tammy Johnson's.
Okay.
The other night he sat over here in the park and he took his bike and turned his lights on bright. And right here at the end of the Conrad Road, at the end of the house, he just sit there and just worked his bike to run the lights back and forth across the back of the house for, hell, it had to be a half hour.
Okay.
And we don't know the man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gathering.
He's
Not right in the head.
So, so I understand that both of y'all went down to the end of the driveway
Yeah.
and talked to him. Can you tell me a little bit more about what happened there?
Well, he got in my face and he got so close that he was actually spitting on me. And I put my arm out like that, and he put his face right up against my arm, and because, you know, I wouldn't want you, or you wouldn't want me getting in your face to where you're spitting on me.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's...
Well, the thing, he just keeps saying that we've been harassing him and we're trying to take away.
So did he physically put his head against your arm there? Or-
Yeah, he put his face up against my arm.
Yeah. What was he saying to you?
He was just screaming that we're harassing him and we're trying to get his water rights took away, and
Okay.
I mean,
Did he say anything specific that kind of would alarm you?
well, the Park Service guy heard it too. I
Okay.
know he did. I don't care if he says he did or not. He did hear it.
Sure.
But the sheriff, when he was sitting down there, he told me that I was going to get it.
Okay.
And he's told me he's going to shoot me. I'm going down. My family's going down. I mean, he goes by and stops and screams and hollers and.
Yeah. What were you thinking when he told you you were gonna get it? What was going through your mind?
I've seen him. He had a dog out there. I've seen him jerk his hand inside of his coat before.
Okay.
And I know damn good and well, it's all over Rockport down here. He's pulled a pistol on numerous amounts of people.
Okay.
Do you think he'd hurt you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you
Oh,
think?
I know he'd shoot me in a heartbeat.
Okay.
He'd shoot that dog too.
What kind of dog do you have?
King Corso.
Nice. is he like aggressive or could I pet him?
No, he's.
No, you couldn't pet him.
Oh,
We've
okay.
got him.
Yeah, I got a dog you couldn't pet either. I get it.
No.
We've got a
He's just
shock
a baby
collar on
right
him.
now.
And,
Yeah,
We
I
keep
take
him-
care of him. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
We keep him in our yard.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep mine in my yard.
Yeah.
Same with mine.
One time you brought an elk leg home and I didn't ask. I was like, I don't have I can't even say the name, but I know the breed. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I love I saw your signs. And I thought,
Well, today, I was down
I
there
think you have to
videoing
see
him,
them.
and
So,
the dog
yeah.
went in the house because he
let's
got
get
scared
statements
of
going
the guy yelling.
and I'll
Yeah.
try not to distract.
No worries.
So we discussed it on the way up here. There's harassment, and then there's felony level harassment. And the difference is, one is you're just picking on somebody, the other is you're making them think that they're going to get killed. And it kind of sounds like that's where we're at.
well, he would shoot me, I know, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Did you think that was going to happen today?
Well, I did. I thought I was all right once the park ranger pulled up,
Yeah.
but the park ranger made him leave. You don't never know from one time to the next about that guy.
Agreed. Yeah, that's what.
He's if you've come in contact with him, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've talked to him over the phone, but
Me too.
never in person. So, and the reason we're asking these kind of specific, we just want to know what was going through your head when he's sitting there.
Well, that guy right there would shoot you down in a heartbeat and never think nothing about it. Drive off.
Yeah, he seems to think that this whole neighborhood's against him, and that we're after his water rights, which I don't get that one at all.
Okay.
Water rights are a big deal, but
They
I don't
are,
think.
but I don't
I
think
think
they're
Conrad's after you though. No.
Well, would Would y'all be willing to fill out some statements about what happened today?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a couple here. You guys can take your time. Would you like one, Phyllis, as well?
If you need me to.
It's up to you. But
It would help us out. Yeah.
so,
I would like to ask you guys something.
Sure.
of course.
Conrad Road out here, I realize it's a county road.
Yeah.
He has no right to even be, he has no reason to be on that road other than to harass me and Dave Hagan right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And if I went down and I got him, now he heard it the time he threatened to kill me.
Yeah.
If I went down and got a felony harassment order, could he come on the Conrad Road?
No.
You can do what a cease and desist.
No, you could get a no contact order and in it say, explain like you just explained, and I bet a judge would agree with you and say he can't come within 1,000 feet of you, regardless of where you're at, or come to the property, it's within 1,000 feet of the property. That's how those orders generally work. I don't get to issue those. I'd hand them out like candy if I could. That's why they don't let me do it. But it's a judge that decides that. Based off of what the conversation I've had with Eric and what I just heard you say, I think what we have was probable cause to arrest him for a felony, and that's our intent. So if we can get statements from you, we'll work on tracking him down and doing that. But yeah, I think an order would be a really good idea.
Well, I know right down there, the dog has alerted me right down here. He stood down there and he was screaming at me that he's never been on this property. But I went down there one day and he pulled his bike right up on the grass.
Sure.
And I'd have the dog over there out that road. We'd walk out the railroad grade and come out. We came out and he was getting off of his bike headed toward the garage.
Jeez.
The dog alerts me to a lot of stuff here. And
Does he have a specific alert, or does he just kind of have a change in behavior?
Change of behavior.
Yeah.
he comes,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
And-
they get straight.
His tail goes
Yeah.
straight up.
They stop being a dog and start being more of a tool at that. You're like, yeah, I know what you mean. Okay,
So-
let's do the statements. I'll stop distracting you about the dog. I'll like to
Here are those for you. I'll get you one. Would you be willing to fill one out?
Yeah, if you need me to.
I can get some pens for y'all when I bring back the statements, and I'll leave you to it. I won't
Okay.
I won't hang around. Pressure. Keep. I don't know. I mean, what do you? I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, he was saying that he wouldn't hesitate to shoot him down.
Yeah, I think we've got solid pursuit.
So I can't imagine it's going to be. I don't know. I would imagine it's not going to be willing.
That's fine.
He thinks we're trying to conspire against him.
Sure,
We're corrupt.
sure.
And,
Do we know? Yeah, we'll finish up and then I'll call Barnett and let him know what I'm thinking. Hey Chris, do you have an extra statement? I'm fresh out. That's my last. Yeah, they know who he is. Yeah, he's known, and I got an order to serve on him for threatening Tom Winslow, so it's kind of, it's his MO, yeah.
There you go. I have pens as well, if y'all need them.
Thank you.
Just,
Oh, they got one.
huh?
They both got one.
Okay. Just write out everything you guys told us or want us to know. We can't tell you what to write specifically, but anything you want us to know, past, present, just in a story format.
So, the gentleman sitting down, he clearly expressed fear that Anthony was going to harm him. Was his wife in the same fear?
It was mainly him talking.
Okay. Well, we'll let them do their statements and then we'll figure it out. But I think we've got solid PC. This guy's got a history of doing this. He was saying that it's known or common knowledge that he's pulled guns on people. So that adds to the credibility of the fear.
Well, and he also said something to the effect of, I don't think he would hesitate to shoot me down.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
You're just here at your house doing nothing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, today specifically, he said you're gonna get it. I mean, but,
yeah, that implies, yeah. So I think let's let them do their statement. Let's get an idea where he might have gone. And
probably back up at his house too, right?
Yeah, I didn't see anybody on the side of the road walking, but the time delay could have made it.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either. But we'll go there and see what happens. Yeah, did you talk to him today on the phone?
No.
Okay.
Talked to him previously on the phone. Sounds like it could be interesting.
I might call him when we're ready and be like, use a ruse like, hey, are you okay?
End of recording. I'll show you there.